Hey everybody, this is Dr. Anthony Barta at Brown Chiropractic and Needed Healing, continuing our video series with some helpful tips for you guys at home. Continuing with the theme of low back, I'm going to give you guys a couple stretches you can do on your own at home to help with any low back muscle stiffness or tightness that you're having, as well as just another stretch that will help with just your general low back health. Really quickly before we get into the stretches, I'm going to show you guys why one of these is going to help with your low back so much. So just a quick anatomy lesson here. These are the bones of your low back, your lumbar spine, your vertebra. In between each vertebra is a disc right here that just serves to cushion the spine. So the only way that these discs stay healthy is through motion. That's why sitting all day at your office, or going on a long car ride, or flying in a plane for a long period of time, being in that seated position where your back is flexed forward like that puts a lot of extra pressure on these discs, and that's why a lot of people have low back pain when they're doing those things. So for the low back here, I'm going to be showing you a stretch that helps induce some motion in there, and that helps basically pump those discs back up with fluid because they don't have a very rich blood supply. So the only way that they do stay healthy is through motion. So couple quick stretches here. Just find yourself a seat, bench, anything like that. Just going to get yourself in good posture like this, and then come forward as far as you comfortably can. I have to pull myself through my legs like this and kind of grab my feet even, just like that. And with any stretch, you want to be holding it about 20-30 seconds. If you can only get to right here because you're having such intense low back pain, that's fine. Don't stretch through the pain, stretch to your pain and back off a little bit. So your knees are here to help you if you can't get that far down. For me, like I said, I can pull myself all the way through like that. The next stretch, again, sitting up nice and tall. Just gonna grab the chair behind you and your knee and push yourself to the side and twist. Gonna take a deep breath in, and as you let it out, twist into it a little more. And again, you're just holding that for 20 or 30 seconds. Make sure you're doing that to both sides. So like that. Let your air out. Twist a little more. And then the final one, you might feel a little silly doing, so like these other two you can do at the office. You're more than welcome to do this at the office as well, and I would recommend you do it, but if you feel too silly, maybe save it for home. So you're gonna get on all fours like this. Make sure you're evenly spaced here. And you're just going to arch your back, looking up at the ceiling, pushing your belly button down to the floor, and then you go the opposite way. Tuck your butt under, tuck your head under, and draw your spine up to the ceiling as high as you can. These are called cat camels. So like that. Hold it for a few seconds, come back up, and just repeat that about 10 times. And with all of these stretches, they'd be good for you to do probably 2 to 3 times a day if you have time for it, but always some is better than none. So if you guys have any questions or comments about any of that stuff we just showed you, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you soon.